Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj.
I'm Mick.
What's up, bruv?
All good, man. You good?
I'm all right, man. It's been feels like it's been a while because I've been out and I don't think we haven't recorded since 2 weeks ago now.
Exactly. Do you think we owe our listeners the explanation why we tapped out on the 15-minute episode last week, bro?
But you might as well give it to them, bruv.
Yeah, the studio had to be closed because we didn't pay our bills, so we only got 15 minutes recording time, innit?
15 minutes.
Raj forgot to pay the electric bill.
Light buddy chali gayi, bro.
That's a dad joke, innit?
We are dads though, innit?
Yeah, it's true.
That's what happens though. I feel like your sense of humor just becomes so more like, you do those eye roll jokes, man.
Yeah.
That's what our dads do, bro.
Exactly. No, but on the real, it's just been time, innit? Schedules, holidays, and life.
It was, because I was out last week, and then we couldn't find time to sync up, and fortunately we had leftover material that Sidul Bhai left for us graciously. So it was good to get that out. We got great feedback. We're already getting great feedback on it. I think it was a good topic.
Definitely, man.
So thank you all once again for sharing.
100%. We got a lot of great feedback, and as Rod said, thank you so much for the for everyone who messaged in and weighed in with their thoughts.
So what's been happening, man? What has been going on in the time that we have not spoken? We also haven't you and I haven't not messaged. Like, I know when it's been a while where I have to scroll to see your name on WhatsApp. Like normally you're like in the Champions League spot.
I know.
Top of my WhatsApp, bro. You're like mid-table, bro.
I know. I'm about to be close to the relegation zone. Yeah, man. Just what was I going to say? Just like you've been away, and then I think as you were coming back, I was starting to get to grips with finally starting my my new 9 to 5, innit? And mentally preparing.
Oh, your new job.
Yeah. So it's only been 2 days, so I'm still going back there tomorrow. So that's a good sign. But yeah, man, just mentally preparing myself to try to make an impact somewhere again and be the new guy in it, where you don't know where anything is and you're
new man in it.
New man, literally. Yeah, you're a new man. You're right, new man. Yeah, that's
you don't have a name yet. You don't earn your name, bro.
Exactly. No. The thing with you know why you haven't earned your name? Because you're known as your full name. Yeah, when you go to a new place and you don't know anyone, it's full name basis. And you're like, do I tell them that they don't have to call me by my government name, or do I tell them that it can be, it can now be shortened to Mick now?
Short versions.
We're family now, isn't it? So it's all good. Yeah, but
it's going to be the full.
I noticed when you're a new person somewhere, you have this tendency to just be clumsy, man. Oh, I do anyway. Literally, like.
Yeah, bruv.
You know what I did today?
Why? Because you're nervous.
Yeah. Imagine this. Yeah. So you just want to be as proactive as possible, right? You don't want to have to rely on too many people. Ask the person you're reporting to, where's this? How's this? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and induction and everything, when they onboard you, they take you around and show you every single meeting room there is. But when the time
where the sundas is.
In the sundas is, all that, Oh, we'll touch on that in a minute because I hit the Champions League.
Obviously, bro.
But one thing, so I had a meeting booked with someone and I booked it, and all the meeting rooms are named after football stadiums. All right.
Oh, okay.
I booked the San Siro.
Cool.
And the San Siro is the only room that doesn't have the digital thing outside of it, which says, the timings of who's booked it, basically the meeting room, iPad or whatever it is. And it also says what room it is. So I was walking towards a room. I checked off every single room and it wasn't there. And I was walking to this one room, and I was like, "It's got to be this one." This guy was just about to close the door. He goes, "Oh, are you in here?" I was like, "No, is this a San Siro?" He's like, "No, this is the Santiago Bernabeu, bro." Yeah, and then he goes, "This is the next door is the San Siro." But the thing is, this one room that was meant to be the San Siro meeting room was actually it looked like it was someone's office, because there was
Oh
just
shit!
these two screens, and there was no tablet outside saying, this is the meeting room. I
Right, yeah.
walked in to this meeting
Okay.
room, and someone was in there as if they were sitting behind the desk. I thought it was someone in product. He's like, not done yet. I was like, oh fuck. And then I was instant panic, bro. Yeah, panic mode. I was like, I just walked in on someone.
Mm.
And then what happened was I turned around and there was someone sitting there. So imagine I'm sitting at my desk right now,
Mm-hmm.
and behind me is the meeting room. So I'm
Yeah,
in between the meeting room door and someone
yeah,
who's just working, random person. I was
yeah.
like, do you know what? Let me just ask her. Excuse me, do you know? And she's like, yes. I was like, do you know where the San Siro is? She goes, no. She was the wrong person to ask, like so
Oh,
well abrupt. Yeah, I was like, oh great. And in that moment, I was like, fuck's sake. I mean, I did. Went back to my desk.
fast like you, bro.
Yeah, that's when on my way back to the desk, I thought exactly what you just said, and then I was like, the person who wants to meet me will come and find me, bro, and that's exactly what they did. And they were
Oh,
like, you were on the right track. The room that I went into was the San Siro, bro. Yeah, and the
and
guy
that was
was
the guy that
coming
was.
out. He goes, "Oh,
Oh,
sorry." Yeah,
okay.
but the way that basically it used to be the CEO's old office, and it's still set up like an office. So anyone sitting behind that
Oh,
desk is as if
okay.
they own that room. But anyway, danger averted. But yeah, man, it was all good, man. It was all good. And then the Sundas, as I was saying, yeah,
Mm.
top to
Mm.
bottom door, top to bottom,
Oh,
bro.
legit.
Yeah,
Wait,
yes, it's very
no,
very nice as
no
well. Black
gaps. Yeah,
and gold,
lot of
black,
privacy.
black tiling. Everything's dark, mood lighting, whatever you want to call it. That's what it
Moonlight,
is.
ambient music,
Yeah,
like a massage studio, bro.
exactly.
Good shit, man.
Yeah.
So it's going well then
Can I tell you one more
so
thing?
far.
It's
Yeah,
going
go on.
well. I'll tell you one more thing that happened.
Mm, mm,
So I remember this guy called James. Yeah.
mm,
From when I met them on I went for their Thursday drinks a few weeks ago, just before I started, because they wanted me to come in. And what happened was, so this morning I went down to coffee with this guy called James. I didn't know his last name, and he went back to his desk. I went back to my desk, and then my boss was like, "Oh, you need to speak to James. Um, he's really good with insights, commercial insights, etc. So you should sit down with him." So I messaged this guy on Teams. I was like, "Yeah, it'd be good to put a meeting in with you." Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, fantastic, great." He goes, "I can do today." I was like, "Great. Are you in the office?" Yeah, bro. This is a guy I just met. Yeah, I didn't know his last name. Yeah, he goes, "Yeah, I just met you. We went to coffee downstairs. We had a 30." Yeah, I was like, "Bro, I don't know your last name." He was cracking up.
that kind of stuff happens though, man. When it's your new, it's all new, man. You're flustered.
It is, man.
You're trying to figure it all out.
Yeah,
Like it's part of
yeah,
the parcel of settling in, man.
exactly. But other than that, all good. What's going on with you, bruv?
Actually, before I get into that, I wanted to ask you a question because
Mm-hmm.
something just triggered for me when I said I have to swipe down to see your WhatsApp chat. What is your Champions League WhatsApp? Like who who is your top four right now?
Live,
Yeah,
yeah?
live and direct. What is your Champions League situation? For those of you who don't follow football, Champions League is the top four spots. So what is
I've got
yours?
three, yeah? Obviously, Nish is top.
Obviously, bruv.
You're,
That's
you're
guaranteed,
guaranteed.
guaranteed.
Yeah,
Nishma is
you're in the top
guaranteed
two, man.
promotion,
You're
bro.
guaranteed promotion. Even if she's in relegation zone, she's still guaranteed promotion, isn't it? You're second, and then Mum's 70th birthday group, yeah, is actually ranking right now, bro. It's trending.
That's true. So that's top
That's my
three, yeah.
Champions League situation, bro. That's top
Wait,
three,
when that's top,
man. That's top three.
what's number four?
Number four is Ashith for another trending topic of a baby shower, bro.
Okay, all right. Okay, so it's 2 trending topics and then 2 day
Yeah,
ones.
exactly. Yeah, that's it. I bet you. What's yours?
My top 4 is obviously your number 1, bruv.
Obviously,
Your number
bro.
1,
Top.
huh?
We're
Your top
gonna win
spot
the
right
league.
now.
Yeah,
And then it's my cousin stag do group. That's the
trending
second
topic,
position
innit?
because that's trending. That's happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then Guggen's in that third spot, tenuous position, bruv.
Oh no, tenuous, bro. She's been down the pecking order.
Down the pick, and then it's our group chat with Guggen and Nish.
Yeah.
That's my number
Oh,
4.
fair. Oh, I'm ranking twice then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're featuring twice, bro.
Yeah.
You're double. You're guaranteed, bro.
Ask me next week. Let's see, innit? Let's see what happens next week.
Yeah. I wonder what our listeners have in their top 4s. I wonder how much of it is kind of like day one behavior or trending. Because there's always
Uh,
groups, right? That will just somehow the group becomes the thing. And then that's just, you're just bombarded
yeah.
with messages on that.
Yeah. I always feel there's always a family group, definitely in there. Yeah.
Standard.
Then you got your partner as well, like whatever. No particular order. But then there's always a trending topic for the plans, isn't it? Any
But bro,
leisurely social plans.
then you have, have you been in group? I know I know you are, but I'm asking if there's other
Yeah.
groups where you're in that group and it was for a wedding that happened like 5 years ago. The group's still there, and then like most of the mans have left, but there's a few people knocking about you. And then like every now and again, there's a random forward in there, yeah, out of nothing, bruv, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
know, a new temple that's opened up somewhere in India, right? Or someone's like, "Oh, happy anniversary!"
Yeah.
and starts
Yeah.
showing
Man's getting
videos
brave.
or photos from the thing itself.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So yeah, there's always a few. You know what I hate when you're scrolling through and you've got a group that everyone's left and you're the only one in there. And you're like, what the
Oh,
fuck, man?
that's the worst.
What?
Yeah,
And
you
you're the
feel
one
like
who's
an
knocking
idiot.
around in there. Yeah.
Eklo, bruv.
So you do the
Or
honors
like
and close the group.
in our friends group, it's like silence, bruv.
Yeah.
And it's happy birthday, oh happy birthday, happy birthday, happy
Yeah.
birthday, happy birthday, many happy returns, silence. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, silence. And then like a random forward or a random upcoming meetup, and then
Yeah.
nothing, bruv.
Nothing else.
And you know what? Yeah,
I've left. Yeah.
I never know when anyone's birthday is, bro. Never. I have no recollection. I barely remember Guggen's, bro. Yeah, and even my own daughter's birthday, bro. Yeah, when man's put me on the spot, bro. I had to go for a checkup. They're like, "Date of birth?" I was like, "Hold on." It's still new knowledge. I can't retain information like that, bro. Yeah. So whenever it's anyone's birthday, I'm not gonna remember. So I rely on that person in the group who is the one, and our group has Pretty, right? Shout out Pretty, who basically every single. Do you think she's got a calendar, bro? Do you think that she knows when everyone's birthday is, when their wedding anniversary is? Like she knows every single one.
Yeah, she's definitely got a calendar. Oh, she's just good at that. You know, some people just like you always have one or two people in your life that are good at remembering birthdays and sending cards and anniversary gifts and stuff. She's one person that I think she's definitely. She's definitely great at it. And then I've got someone that my mum used to work with in a bank before I was born, and I don't speak to this person ever, but he must be in his 80s now, yeah. But no, I won't speak to him for 12 months. On my birthday, I will get. Like back in the day, it was a card because that's how we used to all communicate, right? You know, when there wasn't WhatsApp and you could like. Now it's always a WhatsApp message to say happy birthday. Nothing else. Yeah, like for all those years. But I think for 38 years, 38 years, this guy has not forgotten my birthday. Mad, isn't it? And he used to work with my mom in the bank.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's rated,
consistency,
man.
innit? Yeah,
that is consistency, bro. You know what's annoying though? If you have someone like Hiren, bro, yeah, who knows the dates, right? And he's pulled this stunt a few times, which is irritating me, right? Because in our boys group, it was Mittle's birthday, right? And he did not
When?
do the customary thing of putting it in the group, right? Yeah, he messaged him direct, bruv. Yeah, and obviously I don't know whether it's Mittle's birthday or Mittle's mum's birthday, bruv. Yeah, I have no idea.
Well,
So I missed it. Bruv. Yeah. And then, do you remember this? And then I messaged you because I was like, shit. Like 3 days later, I was like, shit, bruv, I forgot his birthday. Did you message him? And you're like, I did it independently. I was like, you're an idiot, man. Why are you all not doing it in the group?
I did it as well. But I did it independently this time as well. And I'll tell you why I did it, yeah? Not because I wanted to
why?
catch
Tell
you
me
out
why
there
you're
or
doing
anything.
this. This is not
I'll tell you
fair.
why. I haven't called. So sometimes it's like you want the person to know that, motherfucker, I remembered your birthday off my own back. Do you understand what I mean? I didn't rely on no message. Yeah. Yeah. Because and then it separates my lot, yeah, from your lot. And also it's Mittel, innit? You know how he always needs that love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does.
So I was like, because I haven't spoken to her a while, innit? And he might just cancel all my EE discounts and stuff, innit?
Do you think that's why H does it? Just to kind of make sure that he is a. We should ask him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's basically like you're that guy, innit, who takes part in a group project and comes out, it doesn't contribute anything, gets an A.
Yeah, that's basically it, bro. I get all the props. I don't do any of the work. I don't have to use my brain. I don't have to remember shit.
Yeah, but exactly. Nah, it's all good though, isn't it? It's all good. Bro, you know what? But by the time you get to our age, you don't give a shit, innit? Everyone's busy, you know that, innit?
No, I'd be upset if you forgot my birthday, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If I did not get that message from you, bro, I'll be pissed. I'll be like, well, this fucking idiot, man. I don't want direct, bro. Yeah, I don't want none of this group shit. You're right though. If it is, it feels different when it's a direct message.
It does. It hits differently, innit?
Yeah, it hits differently.
I have now left any group that's turned into a happy birthday group, even if it's like I've got a cousins group. I've left it twice now. It just turns into a happy birthday group.
But then what? If you left it, hey, hold it. How did that go down? So you left it, and what? Who brought you back? Yeah. Someone brought you back. For what reason?
Back during my sister's wedding time.
And then you were left again. Then you bounced.
And then I left it for a year, and I just left it again. Basically, and there's other groups I've left as well because they just turn into happy birthday groups. And if you look at it, it's just like, oh, what's the value? There's no value here.
It's social,
nothing.
Bro.
There's
social badai. Jankari mare badai, sukarech badai.
If you're not contributing, then you're just a voyeur, innit? Just peek, like a peek it, it's like you're just peeping Tom, to see what's going. Yeah, exactly. Without saying it.
I think I'm in that group, bro. I'm in that group of your sister's wedding. I'm pretty sure that I am in it, but you're not in it anymore.
No.
So you basically go through a triage every now and again. You go through all of your WhatsApp groups and you're like, nah, I need to delete kar nakhwanu. Really? You're on top of it?
Yeah. Yeah. No, not all the time. Just like sporadically. If I'm not doing anything, like let's go to the bottom. Let's see
when you're touching, innit, bro? When you're hanging,
exactly. That's the only time now, innit? That's it, and get rid of all of it, man. The only reason I wouldn't get rid of a group is if it had valuable photos or, you know what I mean, innit, memories or anything like that. Then I was like, okay, I'll keep it. But that's about it.
Otherwise, you're ruthless, cutthroat.
That's it.
Get out,
cutthroat, man. Get out. It's like junk, isn't it? If you've not used something for 6 months, there's likely that you're not going to need it.
That's like that. What Mary Kondo, isn't it? You have to have that kind of philosophy.
I remember Mary Kondo.
Mary Kondo. Yeah. So that was the WhatsApp. How did we even start talking about WhatsApp?
I don't know. You told me
you fell down the list. Okay, so what is going on with Kate Middleton, bruv?
It's like consistently for the last 2 weeks. Look, I've not kept up with it. Yeah, I saw there's a photo that everyone's going on about how she's edited it or whatever, and then she's come out and apologized.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Is it? I don't get it. I just don't understand why people are just like on her back. It does not make any sense.
It's so over the top, man. It's so over the top.
It's
It's
like
because she's just a public
she's
figure
royal.
in it, so they just
Yeah,
need the scrutiny, and they don't know. Like she's missed some appointments, so there's loads of conspiracy theories floating around of like, where is she really? What's going on with her?
but what did she doctor though? I don't. What is it that she edited out?
There was like five or six different places in that image, the
Yeah,
original one,
yeah.
where you can see that it didn't add up. Like the hair didn't line up. Someone's hand didn't line up.
But also,
It's
then
like
it.
you've gone to one of those Indian photographers. You know the ones. Bruv, have you seen those old Indian fucking photo albums, bruv?
I'm telling you, yeah. It's so funny. You know when they want a family photo, right? And there's one person missing, and
Yeah.
they just go and grab his head off one photo, and then they're like, "Anu setting ka nako?"
Hey, bruv.
But then you got someone's head on next man's body.
Bruv, I still remember I
It's
was
mad.
at your Kaka's house, right?
Yeah,
And I was looking at a family photo, and I was like,
yeah,
"Hold on,
yeah,
bruv, your
yeah,
Kaka wasn't there.
yeah,
How was he there, bruv?" And you're like,
yeah.
they put him in.
Yeah, the one that used to live here wasn't there, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't
Bro.
there.
But I think there's one of me where I wasn't there, but I'm in there, bro. Yeah. It's so
And they got to
weird.
be there, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Just bung him in between his mum and dad.
But do you think when they're taking the photo, they leave a gap?
I have no idea what they do, bro. Yeah, but anything cringe or backwards, they just I don't know, man.
I still remember it, and it looked. If you glance at it, you're like, oh, okay, oh, it's just a photo, and he's there. But then if you looked carefully, because I knew that he wasn't there, I was like, hold on, something's a little bit wrong with this image.
You're like the
And
dates
then the
don't match
lighting
up.
was off, bro. His
Like-
face was fair. His face was fair and lovely, and everyone else was darkness, bro.
Oh shit!
That was hilarious, man. You know those Indian photo editor guys, bro? Yeah, they do all these other creative things,
Oh, bro.
like
Flowers in the background.
my mom and dad's wedding album, bro. Yeah, no, my mom and dad's wedding album, bro. They are inside the flower.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. If you don't have the flower, if you're not inside the flower, it's not a real wedding. Oh yeah, yeah.
They're inside
That
the
is so
flower,
funny.
and then there's one where it's like you're this. Somehow they've put both my mom and dad on the same image, but like this weird like cloud
Oh,
misty thing between them, and then they're
oh,
showing
yeah.
again. Yeah.
No, have you seen the other one? The diamond kind of cut, kind of, where it's
Oh yeah,
multiples.
the diamond cut. Bro, there's so many different cringing things that they have with them, man.
You know what the worst
Who do you
thing is?
who do you think just sits there and comes up with it?
I don't know, man. They got some next creative director coming up with this stuff.
Santos.
Yeah. Santos. Well, you know what it is? So I've got some of those, not borderline, those photos from India, yeah, for my wedding.
Yeah, your ones,
Yeah, borderline,
your
yeah,
one's a little bit borderline, bro.
yeah. I know. There's the one where it's like Nish appears and then disappears.
What in a photo?
Yeah, like as in no, in the videography, bro.
Oh yeah. All right, bro.
And I was like,
Okay, you want to talk about that? Yeah,
whatever.
your wedding video, bro. Yeah, the
Yeah,
fucking entrance
yeah,
is
it's like
like
some fucking
it's like
cereal.
those cereals, bro. Because you step out the car and you go back
Yeah.
inside, then you step out the car. It's like Shah
Oh
Rukh's coming
man,
home, bro. In Kabhi
bro,
Khushi Kabhi Gum.
it was so dramatic. And now, And now, bro, this. Have you seen the videography here? These days, it's mad. It's sick. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm sure my
Yeah.
kids will be taking the piss out of it in a few years' time, but as in, it is pretty cool.
I mean, everyone's has to step up their game now, isn't it? The tech is
Yeah.
there, the editing tools are there. It's just so much easier now to do that stuff. Like before, you was restricted to Santosh's studio, bro. But now every man can do it. But those albums are special, man. Those albums are special, bro.
And remember back in the day, the albums used to be just people eating. There's always photos of everyone
Yeah,
eating. Like,
yeah, bro.
And then you always get that one person who literally you're eating and you know the camera's on you. You don't want to put any food in your mouth. And you're like, can you
Yeah,
move on now? Can you move on now?
yeah. The worst one is if you meet Gatia, bro.
Yeah,
In the morning, bro. Sambar around your face and Gatia in your mouth, bro. That's the worst. But if you're at a wedding and the fucking cameraman just in your face, especially if you're eating, that still happens today.
Yeah.
And then you've got to be like, oh yeah, you got to pretend like you're making some pleasantry conversation, smile for the camera. You can't be like sitting with or. Did your mom say hobru?
No. What's that?
Hobru charavine betoch. Hobru means like a sour
Yeah,
face.
sour face. Yeah. Yeah, we call it dobru, bro.
Oh yeah, tobru. Yeah. Maru hobru ne taru tobru. Yeah, so I think that's a very, very annoying situation. We haven't even got into the struggles, bro. What is the struggles, man? Tell me. What's the
Struggles.
situation?
How now that you're a dad, yeah? Do you ever feel,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you'll probably feel more of this once your little one's older, but I'm sure there's lots of dads out here where they've got up, let's just say normal day, you get up, yeah, you've not interacted with your wife or your kids, you're just going around your daily business, whereas, showering up and all that kind of stuff, right? On a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Ever, or it could be at any point in the day where normally if you were going to have any kind of clash with your wife or any argument with your wife or tiff with your wife on the day on any given day, you're going to be the cause of it, right? But when you put kids in the mix,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it's like you've outsourced the problem. So you're like, I'm going about my business, but I know automatically your kid represents you, yeah, as in the dad, yeah. So anything they do, where's it coming back from?
It's your fault.
It's your fault. So check this. But it's not. We've talked about this before. But the one thing I want to ask is, I remember this. I think a few weeks ago, I must have got up, and we had to take the girls to their usual clubs or whatever on a weekend, and
Hmm.
they just weren't cooperating with my missus because she was trying to get them dressed. And I was in the shower and I could hear tears. I could hear crying. Yeah, I could a lot of crying. Yeah. I was like, oh God. And a lot of shouting. Yeah. I was like, oh God. You know what? I was like, bro, as soon as I heard the shouting, bro,
Did you get nervous? Did you get
yeah,
nervous?
the nerves setting. I was like, oh fuck's sake, not today. So I was like, you know what? I better be on my best behavior. Yeah. So I was like, shit, I was hurrying the shower, bro, doing everything I could. And then he put the acting on as well. Like, you're right, babe. Like, shall I grab him? And then this one or two ways it can go, yeah. You're either gonna, have her eye on you
Get
after,
dragged
yeah, and
into
she's
it?
gonna drag you into it, yeah, or she may be like, no, or she might be on side and be like, no, they're just doing my nutting, yeah, you know what I mean, innit, yeah, they just won't listen, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Obviously, you want the second one where you're on side, innit? But I was just thinking, do you ever go
Yeah.
through that where if a little one's thrown of too many tantrums in one day, yeah, and I don't know
Mm.
if the little one's not your little one's not there to throw tantrums, but you know what I mean, innit? But obviously, babies can also test patience, but yeah.
Yeah, that definitely happens, man. I think you have to, bro. One thing I've realized since becoming a dad, bro, is you have to respond and react to the sentiment and the situation and the emotions that your wife has, and you have to preempt that, right? So sometimes you were like, she's gonna be. You can sense that she's getting frustrated for some
Yeah.
she's not feeding properly or if she's irritated. You can sense that Guggen's getting frustrated. So in those situations, I will step in. I'm like, are you okay? Do you want me to take over and be the hero in it and get those brownie points, bruv? Yeah. So far, it hasn't happened where you know how in the Terminator when another fucking target comes in and the target locks on, bro. Bro.
5'10".
Yeah, bro.
Got the heat map
that
on you.
hasn't happened yet. But what does happen is if my number is up. So I have to be very careful, bro. Yeah, every single move has to be careful because I could become a target within seconds, bro. Yeah, like
blown to
it happened the other day. It happened in the bro. Literally blown to smithereens, bro. Tukra, bro. Yeah. The other day, it was early. It was like 3:00 in the morning, and I had to go and make the formula. And just before bed, she told me, she was like, "It's this many scoops. You press this button. I can't make it easier for you to understand." I was like, yeah. Fine, I got it. Bro, when 3:00 in the morning, yeah, I'm looking at this thing, baby's crying, yeah, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there to confirm, bro. I don't want to mess it up. So I went in there, and I was like, babe. Our target was locked, bro.
Because you didn't listen, innit?
Locked and loaded. Because I didn't listen. So it's circumstantial, man. It depends. It definitely happens, bruv. If their patience is being tested and you walk in, you can go from hero to zero, bruv.
100%. You know that day I was just describing to you, yeah? Literally, you know when I was saying to you, the shower just sped up because I was like, I better jump in. So I was just showering up quick to get ready, and I wanted to blaze in there. Why are you guys not listening to your mum? Yeah. Just to say those words, so she
big
knows
man,
I'm
innit?
Big man. And then once you said those words, you're like, man, that's it. Target has been, you know what? Target disarmed. You know when like a missile's on you, yeah? And then it says, like when you got a heat sinker on you, yeah? And you're trying to shake your plane in front, trying to shake it off. And it's like, missile has been disarmed. Yeah. Threat is now moving further and further away.
Threat eliminated.
Yeah, literally that. I went downstairs and then continued until the next next target was locked on, bro. Because I know, even if I did go in there trying to calm shut stuff down, there's no way they're gonna listen. They're like, I ain't listening to you.
You're a target for the kids, bro.
Of course,
that's what it is.
Yeah, that was it, man. That was. And actually, another struggle that I was gonna bring up as well, yeah, was I don't know if anyone has this, but I've noticed with my dad and his generation, especially with him, yeah, when he sits down to eat, it's like did we talk about this? He never satisfied. Like, you know, when someone's cooked for you, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you just grab your plate, have the food for what it is, basically, right? Don't need to add anything else.
Don't criticize it.
Yeah. My dad, would be like, in the plate, but before he's not even tasted it, but che, me too, che, parsley, che, coriander, che. Bro, he's making his own meal out of someone else's meal, and then once he's done that, doesn't matter how it tastes, yeah, he'll be like, I both find che, you have to do it this way, you have to put it on, you have to do this, nakano, but you both find
it. Kitchen, mama, bro.
And that's exactly that, yeah. And this is all done while he's sitting down at the table, and everyone is running around, right? Yeah. And I'm like thinking to myself, if that was me, you know, I don't even ask my kids like, oh, can you get me this? Can you get me? Because it just, you don't want to create that sense in it that they need to, you know, wait on you hand and foot in it. They can, exactly, and get sauces or whatever it is. And I was thinking to myself, there's a reason that generation is just so backwards, where it's literally, where's the salt, mito che, pepper che, and then it's like you have to.
My dad does the same thing, bro.
Yeah,
you have to get it, and mom has to get it. Mom still does it to this day. He'll be
Yeah.
eating. He'll be like, check glass. Yeah, bro, there is one.
Like he's a guest.
Yeah.
Glass.
I get so annoyed, bro. We have
Do you
spoken
ever,
about this, but fuck it, bro. It's an irritation, man. And
do you ever say to him?
it's annoying.
Yeah. Do you ever say like, yeah, it's
Yeah, we
there.
all say
You can
it.
go get it. You get it yourself.
Yeah. I think it's that sometimes mom's looked her target and she's like, no man, go and get it. You're some layout, bro, yeah. But majority of the time she'll just get it, bro. It's
Yeah.
I mean, it's conditioning, innit? You've been doing it for years. You don't even feel like anything is abnormal about it. That's how
No,
crazy it is.
it's mad, isn't it? I was just thinking to myself
But
because
so what your dad's not just doing that. He's like
he's recreating the meal.
asking for yeah, he's
Bro, when
asking
he,
for ingredients, bro.
yeah, when he like he thinks, as in he does cook now, right? But his cooking is, bro, the prep is the main part of the cooking. If someone's prepped for you, like when I mean cut up
It's
everything
not
for you,
yeah.
that's not, and you're just putting it in and you're just mixing it around and putting some masala on top. Yeah, I firmly believe cooking. The reason people who hate cooking sometimes, right, or find it a bit of a chore, is the prep, because you got to, when you're cutting the onions, spring onions, whatever, spinach or whatever it is, when
Yeah.
you're chopping all that, that's the prep. He'll have my mum cut that. Yeah, like she's the sous chef, and I'm like, that's not cooking, Dad. Yeah, that's the You're skipping out the critical process of cooking, the hard work that goes into it, right? At the end of the day, yeah. It's funny that because he likes to cook now, but he'll cut himself. But what I've noticed lately is he's like the director. Imagine, the guy,
Yeah.
conductor. The conductor. Imagine if cooking had a conductor. He's like anak,
That's him.
pelunak, and he's got the hand movements.
And then he just comes in with the soul bay at the end.
Yeah,
With Dana Jiru.
I was just like,
God,
and you know what? And also, I know this is going to touch back onto a daughter episode, but automatically when he comes to our house to sit down to eat, it's not my mum that's running around after him after a while. Yeah, it's like, who asked Nish? Nish, chair, yeah, you know what I mean? Chair, salt, chair, pepper,
Glass.
yeah. And then glass, bro, once, yeah, he came over during Christmas.
It's always the
And
thing that's not there, isn't it?
yeah, of course. And it really riles me up. Yeah. So he asked for something. He asked, and sometimes I feel like he doesn't know what he's asking for. He said, "Do you have the parsley?" Parsley. I was like, "Mum," and then I was like, "Parsley." And then Nish was like, "You mean parsnips?" Yeah. We had parsnips. Yeah. But he's like, yeah, parsnips. I was like, "You don't even know what you're asking for, man. You have no idea. You're just asking for stuff for the sake of it."
He's testing the skill, man. He's testing the power.
Yeah, exactly.
They do that though. They definitely do that, man. But I don't think you can grow them out of it.
No,
I don't think it's possible, bro. I think it's just a habit now. It's been that way for so long that it doesn't. They don't feel like they have any need to change it, unless you basically sit there and you say, "No, go and get it yourself."
yeah. And you know what it is, because you've never done that before, yeah? There's this little slight element of guilt that creeps in, because you're meant to be in the community. You're meant to be. Nah, you have to do it for your parents, isn't it? You got to wait on them hand and foot. You got to do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, you have to. You got to
That's
touch
what
their
it
feet,
takes.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true, though, man. It's such a common thing that happens.
So, what's your struggle?
And what is my struggle? So we were on holiday in Dubai, and it was actually a really nice trip. Weather was great. I think it was the second day, or maybe the day we landed. Baby wasn't well, and then we were like, "Oh shit, okay, what do you want to do?" Her stomach was all messed up. So we decided to go to the doctor at the hospital, and they were like, okay, we need to run some tests just to make sure she hasn't got like a stomach bug or something. And then it's weird though, because you don't really know, because they're so young. She's only 8 months, isn't it? So you're kind of thinking to yourself, oh, well, babies just get sick. It's quite common for it to happen. But when you're abroad, it's a little bit nervy because you're in an unfamiliar place. You don't really know what the healthcare is like. I mean, you would expect it to be good because it's Dubai. And it was good, to be fair. It was good service that we got. But the doctor saw her and was like, we need a stool sample. And then we were like, okay, fine. And then obviously, bruv, when she needs to poo, she ain't pooing. She's on strike, bruv, yeah? So we had to wait there for like 2 or 3 hours for her to, need to go. She finally went, and then they had this tiny little dubby, bruv, yeah, with this tiny spoon, yeah? And in that spoon, you're meant to collect the dirty, right? This is going to be so much fucking this TMI, bruv, yeah? You have to collect the dirty on that little spoon, yeah? And you got to put it in this other little this tub and then hand that in. So we did that, and then Gagan had to feed her, and then we were about to head out. I went back into the like waiting area, was able to get to the nurses, and I was like, oh, here, I've got the sample. This is the sample. And then she was like, okay, bruv, there was nothing on that label.
Mm-hmm.
There was no name on the label. So I was like, how do you know how are you going to keep a track of this? And she's like, can you give me the phone number that you registered on? Bruv, I said the phone number 4 times. It was not registering for her, bruv. I don't know whether it was too loud, whether it was my accent. And then bruv, I don't know. How do you feel about having to repeat yourself?
Yeah, I hate it.
Does it irritate you?
Yeah.
So gone.
Yeah, it irritates me. Yeah, ask Nish, man. It irritates me. And she's like, why can't you just repeat yourself? And there's some days I'm so stubborn I won't do it.
Really? You just stop. You just say, I've said it once. Gendia, bus Gendia.
No, I think I get irritated.
I don't mind. I don't.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. You get irritated after the second time. So your quota is 2. You'll say something twice and you catch.
Yeah. But there's no third time lucky, man.
Bruv, living with my dad, I have to be able to repeat myself at least 3 times.
Yeah.
At least. The first time, whenever you say anything, bro, you could say anything to him in the most clearest of ways, in Gujarati or in English, whatever. His first thing to say back to you will be, "Hey." Standard, bruv. There's no, he won't even try and process what you're saying. First thing, bruv, this is like an instinct, hey? Hey? So
it's like a reflex.
So it's a reflex, bruv.
Yeah.
So I've been conditioned, right? But it still irritates the hell out of me. So I'm in this in the hospital trying to get this nurse to look up the phone number. And then I gave up. I wrote it on my phone and I said, here. I put it in her face. I was like, this is the phone number. And then she wrote it down. She couldn't find it. It turned out it was on Gagan's phone number. And then she was like, oh, I found the record. This is fine. Confirm the name. And she was like, okay, I need to check if there is enough in here in this sample. And I was like, okay, you did not tell me how much dirty you needed in this sample.
Yeah.
She was like, I just need to check. So she was like, just hold on here and wait. Bro, you know, when you're in a hospital, when you're already anxious, you're already like nervous about the situation, I think it becomes very nerve-wracking, especially if you're not getting the answers that you want, and then you start getting a bit irritated by it, right? That's why they have those signs in it, like don't abuse the stuff. And I was not being abusive at all, right? I was just kind of asking them to give me some information. I was waiting there for at least 10 minutes, bruv. Yeah, nothing came back. Then this other lady comes over and she was like, the sample's not enough. You need another sample. So now I'm thinking, for fuck's sake, I've got to wait for her to go again, yeah? And then I messaged Guggen. I was like, oh, she needs another sample. Guggen's like, oh, she's just gone.
Mhm.
She just went. I went into the baby changing room. So the nappy should be fresh and it should be there. But she goes, but there might be somebody else's nappy in there as well. This has been 10 minutes. And there's a lady waiting outside. Bro. And then I was like, for fuck's sake, man.
Did you
Bruv,
go?
can you imagine having to open
Yeah.
up? It's
Next
like
man's
fucking,
nappy.
what is it, pass the parcel?
Did you run before it was too late?
I ran, bro. I ran towards it, yeah? And then by the time I got there, Guggen, I saw Guggen and she had the fucking nappy, bro. She was like, I went back and quickly got it. So here's the nappy. Take the sample from it. So Guggen saved the day, bro, because otherwise I would have been poking around in someone else's dirty, bro.
Oh my god. The things you got to do,
It was nerve-wracking, man. But it's, bruv, having kids is unpredictable, man.
Yeah.
So unpredictable. There's always something in it.
Yeah.
She was fine. Like in the end, they were kind of like saying that the formula, she's adjusting to the formula and needs to give it some time.
Yeah. There's always an unpredictability in it of kids. Anything that you need to do, you don't know what you're going to have to do. And the thing is, things that you probably would have given a second thought to if the kids weren't involved of doing, then you'll be like, okay, fine. But when it involves your kid, you just do it, innit? You just get on with it. No matter how, you don't even think about the circumstances of how disgusting it is, but you just got to do it.
No, it's like, weird. Yeah, you don't. It
like,
doesn't even bother you.
No.
Yeah.
But if someone
it's
asks
just kind
you,
of like you have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. You just have to get on with it and get it done. You don't even give it a second thought, which is human instinct, I guess, when it comes to your own child.
For sure, bruv. I think that's us, bruv.
Yeah, man. This is good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Thank you. Thank you for listening. If you are a new listener, because we are growing, it's actually been, I think we've been impressed with how much Bruvcast has grown, especially over the past like few months. It's all down to you listeners. Thank you so much for continuing to spread the word, sharing this podcast with your friends and family. We are seeing growth, and it feels great. It feels, really awesome that this content is resonating with you all. Thank you so much for the feedback, especially with last week episode and the week before that. Please keep it coming in. Keep up your questions coming in. We can have entire episodes based on your questions, listener questions, anything you want to ask us, either about us or about life or about your life or struggles. We're ready to hear it. And we will see you next time. Did you have any shout outs, Mick?
No, man, I'm pretty clean on shout outs, actually. I thought, did you have any?
No, I don't have any. I mean, I have some. I'm clean on chat. Bruv, yeah, you know what? Sometimes, bruv, yeah, I feel like I'll put you on the spot with something.
Yeah.
And then I can tell you fucking hate me in that moment. Like, why the fuck are you asking this shit?
Bro, I've clocked out. Bro, imagine this. Yeah, I've clocked out. I've finished. I'm letting you close the episode, and you have to go and bring me back in. It's like Snap. You know when you think, yeah, but I was going to put my night dress on.
Night suit. Wait, does your dad call it a night suit? Night suit.
Well, I don't know, Bundy. Well, yeah, probably pajama.
My dad calls it a night suit, bro. My dad, back in the day, yeah. We're gonna go over, but now, yeah, bro. Yeah. Back in the day, yeah, my dad had like a full-on pajamas, bro. You know that old man dad pajamas with the pocket,
the flannel
on the front.
Yeah.
That's what he had, bro. Bye, Jamal. When he put that on, you know it's bedtime. He ain't going running no errands, bro. So jokes. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for supporting us, and please keep the feedback coming in, and we will see you next time. Same time, same place. Share the struggle, find the funny. See you later, people. Bye.
Peace.